Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Christian Brummett. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. One batter in, and the Cardinals will have to handle a threat on the base paths. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at center.
Into the box, Owen Christian, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. A 1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He comes in leading the American League in stolen bases, so that's getting on base and making things happen, and that's using his wheels. And everyone knows when he gets on, he's going.
He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Joe Wiggins, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Jackie Robinson. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
On a line, that's a base hit. And now the O's have his terrific speed at first to contend with right out of the chute.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Altuve. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Brummett racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average. And that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Scott Gifford. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Ready now for Baltimore, Angel Vargas, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Zunino over to his left. 2 down.
Batting six, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
So striding in, Curtis Wiggins. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Again, a 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Polanco is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Justin. Turner. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Wiggins, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. A swing and a ground ball to third. Manning takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll move to the third with no score. In now for the O's, Edward Arnold, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Trent Manning, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the 0-1. Here's a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Runners going. Hit hard toward first. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Arnold is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch, so he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Standing in now, Joe Wiggins. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Brummett. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Very weakly on the ground. Manning stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. There's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from the...
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. A man at third with 1 away. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled off. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Owen Christian. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And I think if this squeeze is of the suicide variety, that run scores easily. But instead, they tried the safety squeeze there, and it didn't work out as they had hoped. Ready for another chance, Randy Wiggins. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Polanco, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and the runner will score from second. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Kelly will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Brummett. 1 away.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Ty Kelly.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ty Kelly. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Trevor Bauer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-0. hit back toward the mound. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in and out. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
In now, Jackie Robinson. Hit hard down the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Angel Vargas. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robinson is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Wiggins, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike. Arnold, only 20 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Trent Manning, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And it's 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he misses 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Runners off for second. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Altuve.
First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Popped him up. Arnold has a play. He's got it one away. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Vargas moving in. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Third baseman number 13, Justin Turner.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. So here now is the pitcher, Joe Wiggins.
Pitcher, Joe Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Christian Brummett. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So he's into third there with their second three-base hit of the game. And that would seem to be a good time to show you the team leaders in triples this year. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Digging in once again, Owen Christian. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Sliders in for a strike.
Count 0-2.
Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lifted in the air to center field. Maben is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Here's Gregory Polanco as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Gregory Polanco.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Polanco is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Here's Cameron Maben now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Little flare out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that misses 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Still 2-2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Vargas calls for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. And that'll bring in Ty Kelly. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Kelly playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Gifford is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Jose Iglesias will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Jose Iglesias.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. His average sits at 296 entering play. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Here's a high pop-up. Gifford is there. And that retires the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 46, Garrett Holland.
Ready once again, Scott Gifford.
First baseman, Scott Gifford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. The sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. The 2-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Angel Vargas, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Ready for another chance, Curtis Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat. A late swing at a slider for a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And it's still 3-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. And Dan Dean, his fellow top of the order hitters, haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Brummett. 1 out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. In for strike 2. A little low. It's 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Vargas is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Edward Arnold. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-0 to him now.
D-Rock.
3-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like that.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The next 3-2. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Trent Manning. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Joe Wiggins. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, and the lead remains 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened
here. In now, Gregory Polanco runs up and gets this one down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Digging in and looking for more, Cameron Maybin. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 0-2 the count to Maybin now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Hit in the air to center field. Brummett has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Leading off the inning, Owen Christian, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is a curveball that chases him out of the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Randy Wiggins goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Striding in once again, Scott Gifford. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. The 1-1 is a ball down and away. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the payoff pitch home. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Bring in Ty Kelly. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And that misses, ball 1. 1-0 home. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 to count. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Here's the 3-1. Fouled away. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Gavin Cecchini next. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Runner at second, one away, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 45, Elmer Christian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And he fouls this one off. Christian, who is on the shorter side as a right-handed pitcher at 5'9" tall, comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Altuve. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. The Gateway Arch illuminated at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Blaine Boyer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Angel Vargas, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Curtis Wiggins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Boyer, a native of Georgia. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Ready now for Baltimore, Edward Arnold. First offering on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And it's still 3-1. The next to bat for St. Louis, Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Your attention, please.
So with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was great all night long. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Wiggins is there on to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Gregory Polanco. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Manning waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Baltimore Orioles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Joe Wiggins earned his 5th win of the year. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 14th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.